Yo, buddy. Still alive?
Hey, buddy.
Yo, buddy.
Welcome
Still
to the
alive?
White House. Welcome to the White House. Hey, buddy.
Yo, buddy. Still alive? Yo, buddy. Still alive?
Yes. I haven't prepared. Hi. Good morning. Good morning. Hi. Hi, good morning. Welcome in. Hi, friends. So wait. We're not quite ready yet. I don't have my handy dandy. There we go. Today is a building day. Which means we gotta get building, which means we need our tools. Yes, sirree. It's the hat. 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 It's out of stock. Wait, what is? It's out of stock. What's out of stock? Wait, why didn't? Huh? We already got. Oh my god, we've already gotten the mini quests. The hat. Oh, okay, that's right. That's because I wasn't wearing the hat before, and so I had to turn it off. There we go. Alright, there should we do now? Adorning. There you go. There you go. Now my head is ready for. It is Zaku 1 appropriate. Zaku 1 does not get a hat. Zaku 1 does not deserve a hat. You're so right. Zaku 1 does not deserve a hat at all. Is there anything else? No, okay. No, I think we're good. Good. Doroning. Your hat? Yeah, for now. For now. Enjoy it while you still can. Because it'll be mine again soon. And then what will you do? What are you gonna do then? What's gonna happen then? Nothing. Nothing, that's right. What did Zaku 1 do? Look ugly. It has done the horrible offense of look like an alien. That's what it's done. Oh wait! Okay, no, I do have it on this. It's like, do I have G? Why would you? Fine. A remembrance of GOJ. I shall say a few words. Ara. I hope everyone remembers the valiant hero GOJ. Look at this headless goober. I know, isn't it sad? Isn't it sad? Look at me without my hat. Look at me. I'm bald. I'm bald! I can't believe this. The combination actually revives you. Oh. You've learned to cheat the system. Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying? Deska? I mean, if it works, it works. I cannot rewrite the rules of society, so... If you can find some cheat codes, then I don't see why there's anything bad about it. Oh, there we go. Can't take my hat for long. Get out! No, don't get out! Don't get out! What if you didn't grab the treasure from the dungeon? What if you didn't grab the treasure? Grab it! Grab the treasure from the dungeon! Fix the rules with your wrench? Never. I can't mess with life that easily. I can't do that. Let's start. It's not for me to decide. It's not for me to decide to mess with life and society. I'm just a little jellyfish. Blah. Blah. Good hands. In the arms of an angel. I think those commercials actually really got Tsukimon for a while. I do believe that she is part of whatever group was it that played those videos. I don't know if she still is, but she definitely fell for it for a period of time. Your outfit had Gurren Lagann indomitable human spirit energy. Gurren Lagann manga? Is that where the what's it called, boys? The word. Does my outfit have indomitable spirit? Indomitable human spirit. I only know that song from the memes. Wait, there's a song? Does it say indomitable human spirit? Or is it the roll, roll, fight the power song? Roll, roll, fight the power. Do, 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 do. So cute. Welcome in. Hello. I meant the manga with your outfit. Oh, that's where the manga went. Gotcha.
Welcome to the White House.
I was like, just a Gurren Lagann manga differ greatly from the anime. Which it could. There's a lot of times where like manga that come out after the anime, they like change some stuff. Double dumpster roll. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in. Hello. Hi.
Dadorny.
How you doing? Yeah, I knew you were building. Welcome in, Raiders. I'm Tsukimi Bidorny. I'm a jellyfish mechanic VTuber. I like mecha and retro games and plastic models. And today, we will be building King Gainer. King Gainer. I didn't actually write that. I need to write that first. Alright, but I'll do that. I can do that now while you guys can't see. Well, you guys can't see my keyboard. What do you think about that? What is it? Max Factory? It's not motorized. It's not motorized. That's a bronze cell. Thank you for the follow. You're thorny and you can never escape. The King Gainer. Sweet! Sweet! It is pretty sweet. It is pretty sweet. If I do say so myself. The kit's pretty nice. It's huge. Kit is huge. Like, far larger than anticipated. But I'll find a spot for it. Possibly just like in a corner. But it'll still be there. No. Outfit reveal manga had the same human spirit energy, indomitable human spirit energy as Gurren Lagann. I am pure human indomitable spirit energy. I'm just a ball of it. A huge ball of it. Good Dorning unwittingly binged 26 episodes of Kamen Rider Gam overnight version. How long does something like that take? How long were you up? Gobble gob, gobble gob, gobble gob. Isn't it good? Isn't it interesting? It was like the first... It's the first... rewatch series to where I'm like, I was actually very invested. And I was like, man, I'm so sad when we get the next season and I'm like not as invested. And then it kept going and now we have another good boy. see, what's this song? The current song is Beneath the Mask. From Persona 5. The song previous was... Done. Oh gosh, where is it? The song previous was Enough About Truth Pump from Fibbage 3. Persona music, best for chill vibes. It is. It is. I wouldn't be. You could probably just put like chill. Actually, we are in a chill. Chill video game music video on YouTube. So that kind of makes sense. They have this. I wish something like it. When you have a hat like this? Oh, that's so cool. Dude, top hats, they're lost art. More people should wear top hats. More people should wear top hats. I just realized, backdrop in the mecha hanger. It looks awesome. Thank you! Yeah, and then in the back we've got, my mech Turritopsis. Just vibing. Wasn't there. We only recently got him as of, like, last month? Finally decided to reveal himself. I need to binge .hack this week to be up to speed with you guys. You do. You do indeed. Thou Darth Meist, thou Darth Meist. What should you do? What should you do? You could cheat and you could watch episode 15 to get everything before episode 15, and then you could watch 16, 17, 18, and 19. That is a thing you could do if you don't have enough time to binge all 19 episodes. You do it. I gotta work for now and get some something to eat. Have a good stream. Thank you so much for the raid. I hope you guys had a good stream. Last month, he decided to finally come out of the hangar bay. He kind of just materialized. We don't really know where Turi came from. Is that a laser cannon to your left? No. I don't. Wait, to my left? Yes. Okay, that would be my left. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. There's no laser cannon in the hangar. No. No, but don't forget to watch all Tsukimi.hack fights. There's a lot. That's definitely asking for a lot. That's many hours. That's like put on in the background while you're doing something else, kind of wide watch. Maybe not specifically watching it. Watch. Look at that 3 streak. Look at that 3 streak. Turi was created by the indomitable energy of the Dornian spirit. Yeah. Yeah, we don't need indomitable human spirit. We need indomitable Dornian spirit. You're so right. Right. Let me. Where is it? Okay. There we go. No. Oh, hi, Darkness. Hi. Hi, how's it going? We've got this rest stuff. You can't, like, spin or dance or anything. Yet. You can't spin or dance yet. Get to it, okay? Trust the process. He's just sitting there. He can't really do much. He can sit like this perfectly because he's got his hair and then like his little nubbies. But to keep it that way, I can play old school RuneScape without falling asleep.
Welcome to the White House.
By listening to VOD. That works. That works. Twitch being typical and notifying me 20 minutes after you're on. It always does that. I'll say it once and I'll say it again. Don't rely on Twitch. There's so many other places that you can rely on. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I sent out the notification for what's it called? For Discord. If you rely on Twitch, that's your problem. Twitch has never been good at it. Twitch has never been good at pinging people on time. So if you rely on Twitch, then you are asking to come late. That's what it comes down to. I didn't get the Discord ping. And that's how I knew that we were live. Exactly. On rare occasion, I will forget because it's not automated, because I hate when you accidentally disconnect and then it re-pings everyone. I feel bad. I don't like that. Oh wait, I gotta pin this. I gotta pin this! There you go. Rare occasion? When was the last time it happened? Tell me! Tell me! Almost got banned in another chat because the mobile app kept sending duplicates? Oh, that's terrifying. You're just like, no, stop, no, stop! You can't do anything. Oh, that's right. I cut out pieces last time. I did have a vague recollection of doing that. It takes at least a minute of being live to send a notification. Sometimes it won't send it, but sends the about to reach a streak after. They're prioritizing their new toy over their established stuff. That kind of sounds. That sounds extremely typical Twitch. It's like, what is it? Like right before I came, I saw I didn't get a Discord notification either. Do you have them turned off? Or are you not signed up for stream notifications? You have to get the role for that. You do have to get the role for that. Alright. Let's clean these. So I want people to be able to, if they just want to be alerted for stream and nothing else, they can at least just apply for the role. And then they can never hear anything else from the server again. That we need this. Wait, plowing. I must go left.
Welcome to the White House.
Enjoy good games. But yeah, so before I started stream, I saw that Twitch updated apparently their guidelines when it comes to biddies. Why am I sus? Why am I sus? Twitch updated their guidelines for biddies, and now you can't be like, oh, use this many biddies to get physical goods or something like that. Like, that's the biggest one I understood. I don't understand. There's a bunch of like legal stuff that it was disgusting. Oh, bits. Yeah, it's specifically bits. Which I'm curious as to why, but I don't think I'll find out the answer. But it could. I think I saw some people worried that it would affect their subathons. There we go. It's like the what-a-thon? A who-a-thon? Twitch is out here making people's lives annoying. Although I wonder if it goes into effect immediately. It's weird. Sometimes Twitch will announce stuff and then you won't actually see it anywhere within Twitch TOS for like months. It's like when they announce that you can have combination chats, right? That's still not reflected in English TOS for some reason. I just realized we have to do good dorning still. Ahem! Good. Dorning. Gee! Good dorning. Nauticon, good dorning. Vassal, good dorning. Baleen, good dorning. Thomas, good dorning. Veshway, good dorning. Omega Optima, good dorning. Wawigan, good dorning. Daichi, good dorning. Deja Vu, good dorning. Lily, good dorning. Cloudforce, good dorning. Overshot, good dorning. Altisan. $300 Dornian, so I might sub back once I get my deposit. 300 Dornian? That's a lot of Dornian dollars. Not affiliated with the crypto. It's true. There is a crypto out there that was using my name. They probably died. The funny thing is, I don't think they care about like the crypto things dying. They don't mind. Because they're like, well, that's just one venture gone. And in order to be successful, you gotta watch a bunch of stuff die before you get the real good. The trick is to wait 9 seconds after going live. 9 specifically? Is that when like the redeems open up? The B, no! The B will never stand for Bitcoin. Never. Boom. Of course not. It's rug pulls. It's rug pulls all the way down. Why you? No rug pulling. Put that rug right where it was. Put it back. Put it back. Put it back. Right now. But when it registers, at least, but that works in like every. I feel like I've lost. Oh, wait. Okay, so for the 9 second waiting button pressy thingy. Naruhodo. 9 seconds, huh? I will take that to heart. I will learn the ways. We had to work a ton of projects to get bonuses. My coworker's got $150 dollars for his bonus. Does your coworker actually watch Tsukimi be Dorny? We need to revoke his Dorny dollars if he doesn't. Tsukimi, there we go. Ban crypto Dorny. That's me. That's me. Wait. He doesn't yet. Okay, it's time to get him on. Tell him that if he wants his bonus, he has to watch Tsukimi be Dorny. Tsukimi be Dorny. VTuber extraordinaire. Otherwise, what's the point? Where's the point of being on the internet? What is the point of being on the internet if one is not watching Tsukimi be Dorny? build a silly little mecha. What's the point, Dornians? You guys understand the point in life. The happiness. The happiness from watching Tsukimi be Dorny. You did get him into Plamo? Ooh. He's on the right path.
Welcome to the White House.
He's on the path to enlightenment. True words have never been spoken. Good morning, time. Welcome in. So guys, I got this ring, which it really doesn't fit. It fits better when it's on over the glove, but even then, it was falling off yesterday. I also had it on the wrong hand. Good thing my hands were showing on my model. Don't get it stuck. It's so loose. It's so loose! Like, the only way I'd get it stuck is if I altered it, which I might to make it, like, stay a little more. But yeah, if I just wear it with my ungloved hand, it just immediately falls off. Maybe watch Thunderbolt Gundam and Gundam. Ooh, Thunderbolt's a good place. A good place to get people. It's very short. The first movie, if you just wait to watch the first movie, that is pretty short. And it's action-packed. Action-packed. Yes? Should I put the thumb? It doesn't go over this. It only goes to here on the thumb, which is awkward. Plus, it's not on my thumb. The ring is not on my thumb, so why would I put it on my thumb? Logged into the internet to watch Tsukimi B. Dorny build tiny mechs. It's wild for 75. 75! Watching streak. That's a lot of streaking. You've been streaking for quite a bit. How do you feel? How does it feel to streak so much? Has the law tried to stop you? Has the law come up to you and be like, hey sir, that's public indecency. I'm gonna need you to come with us. And then you ran, you took off like a bullet. Shot through the dark night. No one could catch you. It's quite freeing, I reckon. I can't do it. I can barely be Nikki in my own house. I can't imagine being Nikki in public. Can't do it. Will we get Angelic Lair and Busho Shinki for real in our lifetimes? And Angelic Lair. Why? Oh, I feel like I've seen that. I feel like that exists. You mean Plamo? What doth thou speak of? Anything's possible though if you believe. Maybe anything's possible if you believe hard enough. You can also bring it to life yourself. You might get copyright struck, but just keep going until that happens. Be the change you want to see in your life. You can do it. I believe in you. Oh, it's this song. My friend used to play this game. I don't think I ever got to play it, but I know my friend did. Maybe in Tsukimi's lifetime. It can be in your lifetime too! You gotta trust. You gotta trust. No, but I feel like they're going the exoskeleton route IRL more than anything. For Angelic Lair and Busho Shinki. Stardew Valley or something. It is Pokemon Snap, I think. I believe. Let me check. Yep. The hut by the river. Pokemon Snap. I remember all those years ago when VTubers were playing the newest Pokemon Snap that came out, and everyone was so excited, and then nobody ever played it again. Then we never heard. It's like it never actually came out. No one plays that game. Like it's not even like people are like, huh, I should play this even though it's been out for a while. It's like it came out, everyone played it, and no one's played it since. That's what it feels like. We're going to need exos in our lifetime. I mean, if it helps out the elderly, which all Dornians will be eventually. If it helps out the elderly, exoskeleton might not be so bad. Accept your exoskeleton life. Ah! That myself. Looks like me. Did I make a cut? Am I gone? No. No, we good. Morning, Plamo Hashira. Is that a Nichirin sword you are holding? Yes. I'm not sure what that is, but yes. Yes. The answer is always yes, unless you're asking me to do something weird. I feel like I've heard that before. I too think of Demon Slayer when I see Mecha. Is it Demon Slayer? We can't all be immortal jellyfish. It's true. Have my stupid exogelatin life. I do like the idea of exogelatin instead of skeleton. Demon Slayer. Ex Machina. You got a nice ring. That do got a nice ring to it. They would do it. I can see it. Full Metal Demon Muramasa? Yeah. Yeah. Wait, that's a good visual novel. That's a great visual novel. You don't know much. I read the manga, and that's it. And then I read it once, and then I never looked back again, and I never interacted with it. So I feel like I recognize character faces, I recognize some names, but in terms of like terminology, like in-universe terminology from Demon Slayer, I'm not too familiar. Ashina did sound familiar though. Imagine if it was on the schedule. Yeah, that we'd never play Full Metal Demon Muramasa. That would never happen. No way. Nichirin are the specific swords that can cut demons. Naruhodo. Your new laptop arrived? Omedetou. Omedetou. Yes. Tsukimi now will force me to have her stream of Oswan. Yes. Yes. Obviously. But that's just so you can enjoy it double. So you can have it like surround sound, basically. Don't you want that? I'm sure it definitely won't desync or anything. And you'll have one lagging behind, and it'll be really annoying. I'm sure that won't happen. Oh yeah? Tsukimi played Fullmetal Demon Baramasa? And why isn't it on the Tsukimi Beat Dorny VOD channel, huh? Proof! She never played it. Oh, man, I think you got me. I think you got me. I think the Fullmetal Demon Bane VODs, I think a lot of people watch them afterwards. I feel like it's a level that we didn't get with any of the other visual novels. I do feel like it's definitely going to be true for each chapter's end. I have a sneaky suspicion that each chapter end VOD will have more viewers than the other ones. We'll see though. We'll see if my my theory runs true. Put her on the top. Put her on the laptop and have it behind you so it echoes. The round sound. The round Tsukimi surrounds you. Tsukimi surrounds you. Dorny. Tsukimi beats surrounding you, Dorny. Here we go. That's the way. And then that Full Metal Alchemist jacket. That's available. I think at Hypeland? Which I was looking for Hypeland and I didn't realize they don't have an E in their name. I was like, why can't I find Hypeland? It's Hypeland without the E. HYPLAND. That's the hype. That's the hype. Although I am kind of, so I went to go look at Hypeland stuff since they are getting Ghost in the Shell stuff, and I was kind of worried because I was looking at all of their collabs, and not all of their collabs get the same treatment. Sometimes it really is. It's pronounced Hipland. They're wrong. They're wrong. They're wrong. I don't care. They're wrong. Yeah, but I just made that up. Oh, great. That's gonna be really sad. But you know, I can see it. I can see it. If they don't have the E, they can absolutely try and say that. I'm gonna just this one actually. We have to clean it out soon. But until it's overflowing, I probably won't because I'm too lazy. You don't keep them? What would I do with them? What would I do with them? I only keep them in here because it's easier to throw them in here than a trash can. I think I saw the image that they were for the Hypeland Ghost in the Shell collab. I saw the image they posted. And it's got me kind of worried that they're not going to do anything creative. Because here's the thing, for the Ghost in the Shell exhibit, there was a lot of clothing stuff. Like whoever is in charge of their PR and collabs, like they had a ton of clothing stores or clothing brands, I guess, or whatever. And a lot of them, despite there being tons of different brands, a lot of them was literally just slapping on images to the front. So I'm kind of worried that that's like what they're telling, like that's all they're allowing, and that Hypeland will also be like that, which will be very sad. It'll make me very sad. Melt it down and make a big nub. But that'll create toxic fumes that I can't vent out. I don't got nowhere to melt it down. Reminder that British use electronics and game stores as sex. Canonically pronounced as sex. Why would they do that? Why have they done that? They just announced a Star Fox. A Star Fox Direct? Ooh, that's exciting. Wear a sick mask 24/7. But they're so warm. They're so warm. Or it feels like we might have to soon. Watch the news. If you watch the news, you might know. You might have to stock up on toilet paper again. Everybody get crazy. Nintendo is preparing us for Star Fox decade with the Mario Galaxy movie thing. That does make sense, actually. Like, did they announce like the actual game or something, or did they just announce a direct? Which obviously means there's going to be a game, but I mean, we should Star Fox. Star Fox totally falls under our list of things we do. The direct is now? Did they announce this before and I just didn't notice it? I didn't know there was a direct today. It says it was started. Wait, is it live now or is it starting later? Which is it? This is Miyamoto. I don't know when 3 p.m. is. PT. I don't know what time it is in PT right now. In about 3 hours. Okay. I'll watch that at work then. I can watch that at work. That's pretty shadow drop for Nintendo at least. But it's probably because they're getting sick of people leaking everything. Once a Nintendo Direct is announced, people just get too much time. They get way too much time, and then they go and like check all of their sources and are like, this is actually everything that's going to be announced. It's like, is that necessary? Like, why does it even matter? You're just doing it. Oh, wait, PT? There's PT. Is it in like 3 minutes? 2 minutes? In like 2 minutes? Or like it's about to end? Boom, boom, boom. No. Starting soon. Gotcha. Dude, that is really shadow drop. Dang, they sick of leakers. That's like the only thing I can think. That's the only thing that makes sense as to why they would do that. Is because they are sick and tired of people leaking their stuff. And the only reason people, like, I feel like leakers will always, you know, be on the lookout for anything. But once there's an announcement, they'll start digging. They'll actually start digging instead of just waiting for things to, like, come to the surface. I guess it's fishing. Instead of waiting for things to float up to the surface, they start, like, actively diving. That's what it is. They dive. Dive. They said it's only gonna be 15 minutes. Probably. If they, like, they'll probably announce... Maybe they'll announce that, like, a previous Star Fox game is coming to their online, like, digital library, and then they'll announce a new game. That seems like 15 minutes worth. We could totally play Star Fox games. Starting now! You guys gotta tell me if they announce anything cool. Miyamoto live! very Japan-friendly time. Especially for a shadow drop. When did they actually announce the thing? Did they like announce it an hour ago or something? Or did they just like 15 minutes ago be like, oh, we're having a direct. See you guys there. That's poor Japan. It's 7 a.m. Most people probably are just getting ready for work. If not already on their way. Da, da, da. Cleaning up pretty nicely, actually. A clippy of the Mario movie, which I still haven't seen. There is no background because it's just a YouTube video, which is why I can't watch the direct. The music is Onigiri Online. Oh, that's not the game. Nope, that makes even less sense. What is this? This is it apparently. I don't know what it's from. They announced it 10 minutes ago. Yeah, that's crazy. Maybe Star Fox was bigger. Oh no, because even like 3 p.m. is not good for PT. This is specifically, there's someone in EST that this direct is for. What the heck is Onigiri Online? Alright, well the Dornians are distracted. I'll get tons of work done. You guys are gonna look back and the entire arm will be done in the span of 15 minutes. That actually seems like a long time. 15 minutes seems so long until you need to do something within a 15-minute time period, and then all of a sudden just like it's gone. You look up and the clock is done. Mechanical details in the artwork is crazy. I hope they release schematics. I hope they release like cool schematics that we can oogle and ogle at. Do do do. Like, such a weird thing to announce, just like 10 minutes before it happens. Oh, the internet's gonna go crazy. The internet's, people are gonna be mad that they did such a drop, such a shadow drop, and then there's gonna be people that are going crazy over what's announced. Unless they don't announce anything big, but I can't imagine that. I cannot imagine that. There's no way it's anything important. I feel like it's gonna be old game available and then teasing new game, maybe. Cause I feel like they don't need to hype up stuff. Like they do, it's helpful, but they don't have to. They don't have to. They have enough people that'll hype it up after the fact.
Welcome to the White House.
Good morning, Clem. Welcome in. Hello. Uy. Da, 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 da. Where there is. Uy. This is indeed a very chill. This is very chill video game music. It's almost like that's the exact playlist we're listening to. It's like it was created for this very purpose. I wonder if there's any music from, what is it, Deep Blue? Is that what it was? The diving anime? That's a pretty... Or not anime, the diving game that we played. For Nostalgia November. I feel like that would have a lot of chill music. I don't... We kept going back and forth with the music because it would get repetitive while we were streaming. But I do remember having some kind of good music. It was vibe. Everblue, that's what it was. Everblue 2. I was looking at games that are like they're only in Japan. Like PS2 games that are only in Japan, or PS2 and PS1 games. And Everblue 1 was one of them. And I was like, oh yeah. Only did America get Everblue 2 for some reason. But I think they still called it 2. I think. No. I couldn't get why games that didn't get 1 released in America just became 1. Like they left out the 2. It's just marketing tactics. People will see a new number. Well, they'll see a number that's not 1 and they'll be like, oh, do I have to play the first one? Even if you don't. Which I think is why some places, but not everywhere, they decide to do different subtitles now. Like, what is it? That one visual novel, but it's really interactive and it's got even meta stuff. Oh, what is it? It's like a mystery one that's got really cool art. That technically came out with the second game, but they didn't call it 2. They just had a new subtitle for it. Like something about the mermaid deep, and the first one was something about like the cases in Honjo or something like that. Alright, I think we're ready to assemble. Assemble! Alright. This way. This way. I'm gonna assume this is right because I don't know how else it would go. And then this goes here. I don't think I ever figured out what hands I want to do. I'll have to... he can be handless for a while. He doesn't need to be so handsy. Being handsy's overrated. Okay, so this goes here. I don't think it matters which way it's facing. This oh, come on. There you go, buddy. But it doesn't feel very nice. Ooh. Ugh. It feels like it's not supposed to go in there. And if I have to take it out, we are so done. We're so screwed if we have to take it out. That is very stuck in there. Paranormal site, yes. Yes, Paranormal site is just... Oh. They've got 2 games out now. And both are individual, like you don't need to play the first one to understand the second one. And so they smartly did not name it 2. They just named it with a different name. They gave it a different subtitle. It's just supposed to go in here. But it does not want to. Pretty sure I'm pushing it the right way. Yeah. Oh, there we go. I wonder why they needed us to make that. Why didn't it just come like that? Ba-dum-ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. Okay. What's happening here? What's happening with this? Does this go down more? Is this supposed to go down more? 奥まで差し込んでください。I can't? Oh, wait, there we go. 115! Look at that. Wowee. Wowee. Usually people expect 2 to be a direct sequel. Yeah. I feel like differently in America. It doesn't feel like Japan feels that way. It feels like Japan is just like, it's just the second one in this series. But it doesn't mean it's a direct sequel. But I feel like Japan has learned that not everybody thinks that way. I don't know why they would think that way. I don't know what the reasoning is behind that. But it's not not like it's only one game company. Like Final Fantasy, I don't believe 1 and 2 were direct, or I don't think 2 was a direct sequel. I don't know if they've always done very different stories from the get-go. What else is there that's not a direct sequel? Or like really doesn't actually need to have the first game to understand. Or even just first entry into the series. Understand. FF has always been standalone. Okay, so from the get-go, they didn't even try to make them sequels. Oh wait, this way. That makes more sense. Let's see, what else is it too that isn't a direct sequel? I feel like when I made that statement, I had ideas in my mind, but now I can only think of Final Fantasy. I swear I can think of others. Dun, 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 dun. Clock Tower 2 is a direct sequel. Yakuza 2 is a direct sequel. Shadow Hearts? Is that not? Is it not a direct sequel? Okay, this way. They just added VTuber models to Switch 2 on Light. Well, that's not what I expected. They're like, oh, we realized that you guys actually value your privacy, so we've decided to add something that can help you with your privacy. King Gainer getting Tsukimi gains. Yep, happening. Also, still using the new costume, of course. We gotta push this new outfit. Also, I keep forgetting to write new outfit in my stream title. I got to remember. We can celebrate it. I'll probably put it for the whole month. You guys will be sick and tired of hearing about it. You'll be like, man, Kiwi talks of nothing else except about this new outfit. I'll be so sick of it by the time I'm done. Chrono Trigger and Chrono Cross, thankfully, at least changed the names. I didn't know that they were similar. I didn't know that they were the same thing. Or not the same thing, but I didn't know that they were like any at all involved in each other. I thought they were two completely different things. I guess mission accomplished? Why isn't this going all the way? More! little better. Alignment check. All right, I'll sit up straight. Feet go down. Usually, I see people put new outfit for a month. That's what I need to do. That's what I need to do. I think that should be good. And then this. This way's facing up. This way's facing up. This goes this way. And that goes into here. And then this. This looks like this piece looks like it's like a inflatable life vest or a lifeboat or something like that. I put this on like this. There we go. There we go. Perfect. And then this goes here. Wait. I have that on backwards. I know what I'm doing. I'm a professional. I'm a professional gunpla builder, you see. Now, I'm just realizing, by saying that, I realized that I never saw the conclusion to that. The 3v3 Gundam building competition that they had. I should see. I think they probably posted. Why? Wait. What was this for? Oh, it's probably for the hand. Because they had that, and then I just forgot about it. Front, back. You are a professional mechanic after all. In training, at least. In training. Always and forever in training. Oh. Ooh, he's got some motion in his hands. Like this, the yellow, this yellow part can kind of move, and then his arms, his hand can move. Interesting. Was it multiple episodes or just one? So it was one. Well, I think it's one plus the finale. That's the thing. They didn't actually say who the winner was. They're like, tune in next time. I feel like they would have posted it later. But for now, it was only that one episode. Because it was the episode to announce applications. It's like they aired that episode. They aired that episode. And then they're like, applications are open. Please sign up if you would like to participate in this. Also, Tachikomiga Dorning, and is my what's it called not working? Am I just missing Mix It Up again? Am I not hearing Mix It Up? Tachikomiga Dorning. I got Clem. Am I just forgetting? Is my brain out of it? I'm back. I love being treated like a SR while getting paid like a junior. You should ask for more pay. Surely that will go well. That's never bit anyone in the butt before. No way. So let's see. So he's got range there. Can move there. There's definitely got. Oh wait, no, that opens. Okay. And then his shoulders kind of open. He's got some movement. He can open up that way. Then he can move his shoulder forward and back. Oh, not bad range of movement, honestly. He does not get hands. Hands are for the chosen ones. Responsibility without the pay. My favorite. I think you're lying. I think you're lying about that. Okay, there you go. I think we'll be able to get both done today. Maybe that's a little optimistic, but we can try. Mick and Genius? Mac and Genius? No, it's definitely Mick. Welcome in, Raiders! Hello! Welcome in! What were you up to? I am Tsukimi Dorni. I am this thing is a jellyfish mechanic VTuber. I like mecha and retro games and plastic models. And today we're building King Gainer. Miniatures and models, more model builders. Marble granite. Is that what you call? A raider. I hardly know her. It's time to learn of each other. That's what raids are for, surely.
Dadorny.
Oh, WWS9. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. You're a Dornian now. You can never escape. You can never escape. Just like the city and from. It's a horrible name for a series. So what? I feel like people give Japan a lot of flack for having their weird titles, but at least it sets it apart from the rest of like media. Like, what do you mean there's a TV show called From? How do people know that I didn't actually just say the word from as part of my sentence? Give like a couple of words more, come on. I was building 40k minis for your personal collection. Do you build them not for your personal collection sometimes? Do you sell minis? Da da da. Right. There's an anime called K, but I think that has a subtitle to it. I think K has a subtitle to it. I sell them and do commissions for them. Wow, that's so cool! I hope you had a good stream. And I hope your personal collection is now looking spiffier. Oh yeah, Kate Project! I know Kate Project. I know that anime. See, that's better. That's far better. That's far better than calling it From. Once I get them painting, they are going to look even better. But right now, they look good. Good. But now, we must have fun. What you building today? I just finished RX-78 FP028 nuclear Gundam. We're building the Max Factory King Gainer. King Gainer. Metaru Overman King Gainer. That's him. That's this guy. We're seeing if we can get both of his arms done today, but I don't know how possible that is. It feels like it's in the realm of possibilities, but we'll see. Where is this from? Looks like it uses the same instruments for the Sakura Wars OSTs. Staff roll for practice English. I wonder what that's on. It sounds like it'd be a DS game. I don't know why I think that, but practice English seems like it would be a DS game. Where are they from? All around you. I guess practice English. Which there definitely is a game like that. Like, there's always games like that in Japan. I wonder what would happen if they tried to like bring those games to America. Because they would have to put the explanations in English, but then you'd be learning English. Dun, 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 dun. So that DS Shovelware has such good music. It's true. Also, so was there... Wait, was it not Star Fox related, or was there nothing Star Fox related in the direct? Was the Star Fox thing just nothing? Did they just show off? New game! So there is a new game! Hey, yo? There's a new game. Remake of 64? Hey. I wonder how that will be. They did the entire prologue at the end and showed the gameplay in direct. Hey. Not a remake? Is it a port? What is it? There's remakes, there's remasters, and then there's ports. Which one is it? Which one is it? I feel like, haven't they already ported it? For some reason, I thought that it was already in their lineup on Nintendo Online, but I'm not actually sure. It better not be on some UE Unreal Engine 5. What? Don't you just love Unreal Engine 5? Aren't you just so excited that the new Patlabor game is going to be an Unreal Engine 5? Isn't it just going to be the greatest thing ever? I keep thinking about that. That. Ground Up remake of Star Fox. Oh right, we've got conflicting reports, Vernians. The story from the game may be familiar. Nintendo says it has added fresh cutscenes, adding new story moments between characters. It's been in the game's narrative. Campaign mode feature and optimal harder difficulty with battle mode. So remaster? Maybe? Although if it's all in Unreal Engine, then wouldn't that be a remake? Unless the craziest things they like spoof, they digitally make the older one just like slightly classier, and then the new cutscenes are all like crazy realistic Unreal Engine 5. It's the switch between them is just absolutely jarring, but they don't care. That'd be really funny. I'm installing Windows to my new laptop. Wait, it didn't come with it. Where did you get this laptop from? I'm not against Unreal Engine across the board. It looks so bad when the devs don't put effort in. Yeah. And it doesn't have like any charm to it, like in the way that, like, if you don't put effort into, or like a ton of effort into game engines like RPG Maker, Like, it's still got charm to it, because usually people are using, like, sprite work and stuff. Right? But Unreal Engine, if you don't put love into it. Which, understandable, it's hard to love Unreal Engine. Black sheep of the family, really. But in that case, it really do show, and it doesn't hit like it should. Hello, Skyer! Good morning, welcome in. And then I reinstall Windows to laptop. Remove all the crap that comes with it. But wouldn't it still be there? What extra stuff do they have? It's cool that the game has mouse controllers though. Ooh, that's interesting. I guess they really got to make sure that they get use out of that mouse feature that they built. Like, we can't have people ignoring this. It's just weird seeing Firefox look more like the, well, realistic Fox. Like, is he even more... I guess he probably looks like the movie version of him. But see, to me, that's... Because I haven't seen it in a long time, the way he looks in the movie is how my brain remembers the graphics from that, like, GameCube game that came out that featured Star Fox and, like, the sexy lady. The sexy, like, furry lady that they had that I think, like, people had a crush on. I mean, Crystal? Like, that's how I remember it looking. Obviously, it doesn't look anything like that, but my brain remembers it looking like that, so it's not as crazy to me. Star Fox Adventures, yeah, I guess. Ah! Evelyn, welcome in! Hello, Raiders! Surprise evaluation. Let's see how his projects are coming on. Hi. Okay, he's got an arm, but he doesn't have hands yet. We haven't decided that yet. You were doing art? What art were you doing? Hello, Raiders. Hello. I'm Tsukimi B. Thorny. I'm a jellyfish mechanic VTuber. I like mecha and retro games and plastic models. And today we are building Max Factory's King Gainer. Read message plus emote goes here. You got it. You nailed it. Let's do some sculpting and ZBrush from your final. ZBrush final? That sounds very fancy. You're doing fancy things over there. And then I don't even know what ZBrush is. It makes me... it's so close to Zebra. I want to just, like, stop there, but I have to keep going. If their mascot, if ZBrush, whatever it is does not have a mascot of a zebra, they've chosen poorly. They've made poor decisions in life. Up. I'd buy a model kit of the R-Wing. And I take my money. You already made Star Fox Zero. It's a 3D sculpting program. Naruhodo. All right, then they better have a zebra as their mascot, and if they don't, It's just a All right, I'm gonna email them. I'm gonna email them and tell them that they are missing out on key opportunities. There's some guy in the shape of yeah, that's just wrong. It's so close. Zebra, ZBrush. I cannot believe them. I cannot believe them. I can share art text if you like. I don't know if that's possible because my keyboard is not available, so I cannot give you permission to post a link. don't have an easy button for that. I wish I could do that. I wish you could just like right-click people and be like allow link. But no, I can't do that. I have to pull out the keyboard just behind a bunch of stuff right now so that I can stream. I still don't understand how people have like such. They have big enough desks to like show a building space, and then their keyboard is still completely out in a normal sense. How big are people's desks? It's a good morning, Nita. Welcome in. For a new Star Fox. I just wish it was a new Star Fox game and not a remaster or a remake. Yeah, maybe they're seeing how this goes. They're seeing how many people are still interested in Mr. Fox of the Star. I guess they didn't even acknowledge Star Fox Zero. What is Star Fox Zero? Was that a new game? Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why they're not making a new Star Fox. Is because if Star Fox Zero was a new game and it flopped, that could be why. Mine is 180 centimeters by 180 centimeters L-shaped desk. I have an L-shaped desk, but I don't think it's that big. Because I had to specifically get one to where, like, the L part, this is the main part and this is the shorter part. It had to be short enough to fit in my little cubby area. And even then, it's still a little big and it goes past, like, the wall that it's in. I just don't got space, you know? I just don't got space. Like, I wanted to go out, like, this way. This way. A Wii U game! Oh. Wait, it's a remake as well? So it wasn't. Oh. Maybe they just were afraid. They're like, well, the remake didn't sell well. Instead of like, well, it's a Wii U game and the Wii U game didn't do much. The Wii U game wasn't that great. Star Fox Zero was extremely difficult to play. Did they try and make you like utilize the Wii U, like gyro, whatever? Yes, oof, oof. Gyro aim, and you had to look at the tablet a lot. Oh. I don't know about that. No, I'm not sure about that one. You had to aim with the gamepad. So it's like basically how everybody wanted Fatal Frame to be, where you had to use the gamepad to aim, but then it's a shooting game. It's a flight. It's a real path shooting game, but yeah, that doesn't seem too great. Gyro aiming is fun, but not with the gamepad. Or with that gamepad. They remade 64 at least 3 times already. Wii U, 3DS, and now the Switch 2. Thing is, Wii U didn't sell well. 3DS was not console, so I can kind of see why. They're making it for Switch 2. They should have made it for Switch, honestly, because Switch was like their hot selling cake. They didn't, so now they gotta make it for Switch 2. Bum, 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 bum. DS was more like a 1-to-1 HD port of the 64 remaster. HD remaster, if you will. I think I still gotta clean it up. they went full send with the intent of making the characters look like Thunderbird puppets. That'd be funny. Like, so realistic that it is intentionally looking fake. I wonder, do they take Starfox pretty seriously? Like, do they treat him like a serious character? Or is he just like a silly little guy? This one is like the Final Fantasy VII remake. An alternate universe? An alternate timeline? It's very serious. Campy might be the right word. Wait, those don't go together. Serious and campy are different. Hey? Or am I wrong? Am I wrong? Boom, boom, boom. I think Falco is now voiced by Liquid Snake's voice actor. Oh, they had to get different voice actors? I guess that makes sense. It's been a while. You can't keep as much as everybody wants to keep the same voices for everything. It's not always possible. Don't like that it's. I can see the stress. I don't like to see the stress on my pieces. I don't want my Gumpa pieces to be stressed out. Lucius, calm down. Calm down. I don't think it's gonna calm down. I'm almost gonna be able to see it. I think that might be. We'll see. I still have a bunch of other pieces to clean off. We can't spend too much time on one piece.
Dadorny?
Pull 53 cute. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Dadorny now. You can't escape. It's all over for you. Sorry. I'm sorry for your loss. Ooh. My nose is itchy. Why do I have to go back to work, Dornians? Why is the vacation over? It felt so long, but it also felt very short. I did eat a lot though, so that's good. If I did nothing else, I at least ate. Boom, boom, boom. Well, technically, some people are still counting this weekend as being part of Golden Week, but it's just Golden Week's over. Golden Week's over. This weekend is just a regular weekend. And sorry for your loss, Tsukimi, to a new follower, 2026. One must give up part of their humanity to join the Dornian. That's all there is to it. Our Senior Week has just begun! We will be playing more. Probably have to play at tonight to level up people more so we can be ready for Saturday. Have you played a game called Narita Boy or Haneda Girl? They're separate games? I'm guessing you de-anthropomorphized versions of the The airport? I have not. I have not. Saturday, coming to you. If my hunch is correct. If my hunch is correct. We might be at the end of the game. I was ready to play Star Fox 64 for the 4th time. I'm ready to play it for the first time. Wait till more Star Fox 64, please. I'm willing to bet that there's majority of people will at the very least only be playing this for the 2nd time. I'm going to assume, probably correctly, because when am I not? That most people did not play it on the Wii U or the 3DS. I'm gonna be real with you. Hey, Gainer Kit! I was doing so well saying Gainer this whole time. Yes, it is a King Gainer Kit. Oh wait, we have a release date? Wait, when does it come out? When does it come out? Okay. Also, it's not $60. Oh. I mean, given that somehow all of their games, most of the games were like on sale for like $25 at Costco for some reason. Maybe they realized, maybe that was a test. Maybe they did that intentionally. There was a test to see how much it would sell for, or like how much of it would sell. There was a secret psyop. Surely. Like, if we put it for less, does that make people buy more? Yes. Yes, it does, Nintendo. For some reason, scalpers were buying it. That was the funniest thing. Scalpers were buying the Costco games that were on sale as if, like, there's not digital versions available, and as if they're not going to reprint the games anyway. Like, huh? No. Always make speculative purchases like that. Yeah, I wish it would go bad for them more often. We need them to crash and burn. If it's not $60, that's gonna be great. That's gonna be great. Is the Nintendo 64 version of Star Fox, is that available on Nintendo Online? Do they have that there? Or is that a no? Yes? Noted. Noted. In case we want to compare and contrast. Although I am a big sucker. I am a big sucker for the older graphics. Or I might just like it more simply because of that. Like, especially for more unrealistic stuff. Like, okay, so Ace Combat, like, their whole thing is being, like, it's supposed to be realistic, planes, jet fighters, and all of that, right? So it kind of makes sense that they've gone, like, the crazy realistic route. Because they always were. But, like, Star Fox? Like, your main characters are animals. Does it need to look like cutting edge technology that, like, we're filming it or something? Like, is that necessary? I feel like no. I feel like no. And yet that's what they're doing. I feel like it's possible that I would like the graphics for the old game better just because they capture the whimsy. It's like a VN, depending on what you do, you get the different routes. Is any of it skill-based? Like, oh, you must get this score amount by this time in order to go down this path? Or is it just like, be your life?
Welcome to the White House.
Look at that. Yaga me fast. Good morning. Skill-based challenges for some of them? Well, we know which routes that will end up in. Star Fox 2 is my favorite look for the series. What? I don't think I even knew there was a Star Fox 2. Varies from challenge to what you just said, hang left. Hang left. I can do hang left or hang right. I can do that. That's within my range of capabilities gaming wise. I can do that. You know, I think this might be a Mario song. Fox 2 has some cool lore because the game was pretty much done before they scrapped it. Wait, they scrapped it? Oh, it doesn't exist. That's what they should have made. They have official releases now, but initially a lot of people played it through the dumped ROM. Hey! Interesting. I'm glad they officially released it somewhere. They released it with the Super NES Mini. When was that? When was that? I'm all cleaned up. Are we all good? I thought this was from the Mermaid Sisters song. Wait, like the one from Carol and Tuesday? Is that the Mermaid Sisters? And the girl walk mode was so cool. I'm glad it made it into at least zero. Huh? Wait, they went Macross on it? Yeah, the Mermaid Sisters song is great. I forget, did they sing that song at the concerts? They had 2 live concerts. And I'm trying to remember if they actually sang the Mermaid song. I don't think they did because they didn't have the actual singers. But it really would have been funny if they did. They had some of the singers that were only in the competition. But yeah, I think those were the ones where they had like at least 2 songs. And they did not have the Mermaid Sisters song. Because they were only in for 1 round, unfortunately. They should have gone further! They should have gone further. Thank you, good morning, welcome in. I think we are in fact going to get the second armor. Built and done. And I sing it, it's so much fun. It's what is it? It was a quartet? It was 4 of them singing with like all of the different like different keys and then also having harmonies. Doing anything that intensely while it also being a meme, that's the good stuff. That is the good stuff. Like if you put serious, it was a trio, okay. If you put serious effort into memes. They're always the best. So this. And this. That's all the way in. Oh. Then we gotta put this in. Oh, not that way. I know this song! I've played enough. I've played enough of this. Oh. Why won't it go on? Yeah, like redraws. Yeah! Oh, we got it. Put that on. And then like so. Beautiful. Bum, 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 bum. Bam. Get it up. Then we keep going. Then we keep going. Don't stop. Never stop. Bumarun janezo. Don't you ever stop. Is that what it was? I forget what the English was for that. Ah! Why won't you go in? There you go. See, that wasn't that difficult. These pieces acting like they're being forced to do crazy stunts. I ask nothing of the sort. I am but a fair mechanic that asks only what the pieces can do, what I know they're capable of. They were a quartet! I was right. Oh, heck yeah. I remember my Carolyn Tuesday. Everybody should go watch Carolyn Tuesday. Everybody. At least watch it for the music, it's good. Like, if you ever thought, man, I wish I listened to more English music. Well, fear not, because anime has English music for you. Da, 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 da. Dun, dun, dun. Now time to install Steam and Discord. Wait, Discords? Multiples? We have multiple Discords? Put that on. Then we put this on. Poop has it for you. Good old Poop. Oh, why is this not going on? Wait, do I have it upside down? I probably have it upside down. No. Hmm? Oh, there we go. From Windows to Bizet OST, it looks quite good. I've never heard of that. 16 in a second. Good morning. Welcome in. There's too many things that'll get messed up. If I try to like migrate to something else, it's not worth it. It's really not worth it. People are like, oh, if you dislike Windows, you shouldn't go to you should just go to Linux. Like, yeah, no, no. Yeah, K2 is really funny. I think the Japanese tweet that was like freaking out because it's basically Japanese butt. Or not Japanese, it's Windows 11 butt is basically what it translates to. If you say K2, Ketsu, Ketsu. Windows 11 Ketsu. It's Windows 11 ass. But it's a good edition. It just means that booty is good. That is what they're trying to tell you in Japan. I just finished the no-grade death side and painted all the BattleTech minis I had in various stages of preparation. Now, I'm stuck trying to decide what to start next. You should make a wheel online that has everything that you want to do, and then you spin it. And then you spin it. Then you don't have to technically pick. And here's the thing that nobody tells you when you do this. If when you're spinning and it ends on something and you're like, man, I wish it had ended on this. I wish it had landed on this. If you think that when it lands on something, then do that instead. You don't have to listen to the wheel. Just use the wheel to decide. Sometimes learning that you have to do something else makes you realize that you wanted to do something. Like, learning that you had to do B makes you realize that you actually wanted to do A. And so you're like, oh, then just do A. The illusion of choice. You can force yourself to make a choice. That's the thing. You can make something else choose for you. And if that works, then it works. But if you actually had like desires, you know, creeping in the background of your brain, and you couldn't quite like fish them out, just go with it. Just flow with it. Bum, 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 bum. Everyone can choose what OS they want. I think I'm a dual boot with a trimmed down Windows 10. I at the very least have Windows 10 taskbar on my work computer. Totally worth it. Totally worth it to have the bar at the top. I will die if I have to have my bar anywhere else. The illusion of choice! You create your own choice illusions. This is weird. Wait, go back. Go back. On both sides, there's like a little bit of wait, I can get a better view. On both sides, there's like a little bit of a crack at the top, and I don't know what's causing it. And I can't close it. How many streams does it take you to finish a model, or does it depend on the kit's difficulty? That's a good question. It depends. It used to take us like 1 or 2 when I prepped the stuff off. 2 or 3 when I prepped the pieces offline, but now I don't, so it takes us a lot longer. I don't think we have enough data. I think we built something before 100% on stream. And I want to say it took like 6 or 7 streams. It was pretty long. If I prep pieces beforehand, it's like 1 to 3. 1 if it's like a really easy kit. Usually I feel like 2 or 3 streams. 6, 7. The numbers, they're just always in my brain. I can't do anything about it. But the Tsukimi Bidorni body yearns for 6, 7. I was about to say you're lucky. He said, or... But it's inevitable, it is. It is. Okay. That 6-7 gift at the end of stream pains me. Well, if we got tons of new fan art, it would probably get overwritten. You know what you must do? You must commission tons of art. Tons of fan art. For some reason, OBS can only handle so many files on like their rotation thing. So I have to like kick some out every now and then. He has arms, but not hands. You guys think we should give him a hand? Do you use clamp or vise on certain difficult to snap fit model kits? I use this. I will use this part specifically. I'll put the two pieces right here and then I'll squish them together. And usually that works. Let's see, what hands do we have available? What do we want our boy doing? I know I want him holding his sword with one hand. So what's the sword holding hand? His gun sword. Oh, do I want him? I think I want him holding it normally, not like a gun. This would be a really cool pose to put him in. Ooh. Exhausted Gundam, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Got an interview tomorrow? Oh, good luck. Good luck. Hope it turns out well for you. Just be chill. Be chill during the interviews. All my best interviews. Once I joined the company, we all laugh about it afterwards because it's always so chill. Alright, yeah, so we'll do open hand and then holding like a regular sword. Oh my god, I hate the sounds that make. I think we want Z4 and Z. 6? 4 and 6. Where are my scissors? There. What the? It's like trendy. I was not anticipating that. Are the hands? Oh, the hands are kind of squishy. They're not like super squishy. They've still got some. Why? Why is it so? Why? What is the? Why is it like this? Alright, buddy, we're gonna get you some hands. We're gonna give you a hand. I forgot which ones I needed. I got so enamored. So 4 and 6. You want full open? I don't know. I like the partial open. You don't get this kind of open a lot. with the kits, you know? You usually get this open or this closed. You don't get like the... You don't get this. You don't get this. 4 and 6. This is so weird. A lot of girl put I've built have this. At least for girl put it makes sense, right? Because that's skin. I can understand giving it this kind of texture. What is his? I don't think his is skin. Like, yeah, he's kind of like human-esque, but not that human. I feel like I'm like snipping off tomatoes. This is my hand plant. The fresh harvest has come in. Would you like to have a taste of my fresh hands? They're prime. They're prime. They're in their prime. Oh shoot. I would run King Gainer. I would think it would be kind of rubbery looking.
Welcome to the White House.
I guess, yeah. Like, his fingers are kind of squishy. They're so weird. Who is that? Good morning, Basha! Welcome in. We got that hand. And then we'll have this hand that's holding the sword eventually. The sword. Big old tomatoes. Nah, they definitely cherry tomatoes. This is definitely a cherry tomato vine for sure. The blue part, I remember, kind of zips open. Yeah, but that feels a little, at least more like clothing. Like, I guess he really is just supposed to be more biomech than anything. So he does get squishy hands. That must have been how they saw it. And when we do have him with this sword, he'll put it back here, like so. Then he'll have his hand out like that. Yeah. Heck yeah! Then we could have his hair like flowing in the wind like this. Wait, they actually make it so you could like really do a lot with like his hair flowing in the wind. That's so cool! Yeah, you can get some dynamic poses out of this dude. Stop in the name of love. Before you break my heart. That's what he's doing. Overmans are biological, all things considered. Yeah. I guess it makes sense. You do have a belly button. Remember, we pointed out his belly button before. All power is mine! No, it's mine. I'm taking that. It's not yours anymore, it's mine. That's mine. Ore-sanjo! If we had his backhand open, that he would absolutely be Ore-sanjoing. Getting those LED dog collars, they look awesome with the glow ring. The thing is, I don't think I have room to put him anywhere with that. He's gonna basically be squished up next to a bunch of other kits. Is what's gonna end up happening. I don't think the collar would fit. Can we get him to like... Now that he doesn't have his hair to hold him up, can we get him to stand? Heck yeah!
Welcome to the White House.
Jabon! Good morning.
Dadorny? Dadorny? Dadorny?
It's Morgan! Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in! Welcome. Probably buy a cheap glow stick. Set just for one picture. Oh, that is true. Like Daiso or something. No, my power's been taken by my RC. RC? RC? Yokoshi? Doku? Oh, you mean... Oh, I know what you... Here you go. This is who you're talking about, right? Yeah, definitely. You can,
Yo,
like,
buddy.
grab Haman by the head.
Still alive?
Haman! Leroy, good morning. Welcome in. I just fell to my knees. Haman jump scare. I don't know where else to put them, so Haman and 4 are just like on my desk. They're just kind of chilling with me at all times. Too bad he can't actually. Wait, can you hold it? Wait. Wait! I know he can do this. There we go. He's got Haman. He's got Haman by the head! Now what will you do? King Gainer is holding Haman hostage. What will you do, Dornians? Will you fight against King Gainer? Wow, this is just like my Tomodachi Life Island. I swear, someone probably made King Gainer. Someone made King Gainer and then they made it so that Haman is like an object to be worshipped. Haman, throw! I'm gonna throw Haman-sama? Haman-sama! I have no stakes in this battle. Not a Haman fan? Are you more of a 4 fan? He's got him both. He's got him both. Stop, or I'll hurt them both. They're just chilling. They just want to live. They just want to live. The Rizzler, that's him. That's him. He's the Rizzler. I like how it's like totally died. Like nobody sings this song anymore. People no longer stick out their yak for the Rizzler. Nobody is no longer skibbity or nothing. No longer exists. I know, like, just chilling. He's just hanging out with the girlies. Ah! I have him again. I think I have to, like... Yeah, he is farm size now. And we still haven't done his legs. That'll be next week. That'll be next week. We get his leggies done. I like having all of his hair going to one side. It looks dramatic. He looks cool. Cool and dramatic. The wind is offsetting his hair. Even though... What are his locks made out of? Tomino, can you explain? I should cover this up before I accidentally make all of it fall to the ground and then Asian Catfish thinks it's food and she tries to eat it. Can't have that. We can't have that! No siree. small, yeah, all things considered, even if it comes repainted. It's like small comparatively, but it's taut. It's a taut booty. It's small but taut. I feel like that's what matters. Metal Umagiri King Halo. Is that what they call it? The hitbag is like... I feel like this is the backside that someone could fall in love with. This is the backside that someone could fall in love with. Like he's got the full-on back muscles going on back here. The legs kind of swallow it. Wouldn't they just add to the booty? They just give him a little bit more. He get more booty. It doesn't look like they're too big. I feel like at most like that much is gonna be. Oh, you can't see that much. A little bit on the side will be covered up. I feel called out. It happens to the best of us. It happens, you know, sometimes you just gotta be called out. Okay. And this is almost full. We don't have much space left. We do have space left. It's not much. Wow! Wowee! That cover more like make it look small in comparison. Oh! Not do anything. I pressed spacebar, but it doesn't look like it did anything to swim. How much time did it take to fit? This is like multiple years worth. This is like all the way since like college, possibly. You gonna use the water slides? Yeah! Yeah, I'm a water slide appreciator. Time to melt it together. Someone else said I should do that, but I don't have the correct place to do that because it would fill my house with fumes and I'd probably die. I don't have an outdoor area to do that. Fumes. The mother of all. That's what it means to melt it down. Is to make it into goo, and that would cause fumes to happen. The only way to get the milk down is to like add the plastic like cement, and that is a chemical reaction that creates a lot of it creates a lot of fumes that would be very, very bad to inhale in a small room, which is where you live. A small room. Thought you meant the heat plant? No. The heat, we could do it in here because it's glass, so that'd probably be fine. It's just that all of this converted into goo? No, that would completely destroy me. It would destroy me. Like you guys think my voice sounds funny when I have a cold? I would have no voice after all those fumes. That'd be cool. Take it to a park at night and put it there. I think it would take longer. And then I would basically just be I'd be fumigating the park, and that's not nice. What if someone went there because what if there was homeless people there? What if a kid got lost at night and went there and then he sucked up the fumes? Your internet died as soon as you called me Orsi? Are you lying? Huh? Masha, no! Masha, it's not worth it. Masha, it's not worth it! Bye, Masha. There goes another one. Gone. But not forgotten. The park in an open space. Yeah, but still the fumes are like bad. They're deadly. If someone saw that, they're like, what's this? And then they put their head over it. I could kill someone. I could kill someone. But if that's how you end a stream, but I can't. Technically I can, but then I don't get timed out. I can't time myself out. Where is that actually? It's annoying that you have to put it on every single stream. Was that a browser source? What did I call it? Yippee meter. There, it is on here now. We'll slowly add these things to every single scene we're on if it's not there. Yeah, we'll probably get a lot of yippies if we the Soul Cannon salute combo would probably get some yippee meters. It's been a while since I heard a yippee. Yeah, there we go. Okay. We'll see. We'll see. We'll try and add it every time we've got a new scene that we're on. I'll check to see if the yippee meter's on there, and if it's not, I'll add it. As well as the Soul Cannon. Soul Cannon, I feel like hurts more if you do it and then it's not there. But at least I can refund points, but I can't stop the timer. That's the biggest thing. Tsukimi, ever the overthinker. You don't get to be anxious like me without overthinking, you know? You know? You can't be prepared for everything if you don't overthink all things in the universe. Yes, sirree. Yes, sirree. Wait. What's even the point if you can't overthink and be overly conscious of everything you do? Looks like suspiciously 12 Soul Cannon shaped bolt piles. The idea that you have them all and you're just like you collect them together. Like you put them all ready aside in little piles, like just ready. You're like, all right, let me put one here. Let me put one here. Let me put one here. What's wrong? Oh, do you want your No? Overthinking kills the mind. My mind is still very much alive. I don't know what you're talking about. Just get all the way down here. Are you sure? Would I be alive in here if it was dead? Metal Overthinker King Gainer. That's us today. That's definitely us today. No, I could put him on my revolving thingy. Even after streams, I usually keep Tsukasa on the electric lazy Susan. I just keep him going. He's just constantly turning over in the side of my view. And do the dance, not right now. I might have to cut out the other hand, or like a closed hand for this one at least, because this one looks pretty closed. But we might have to do a closed hand for this one so that he can do the monkey. There's a person who literally forgot about herself. Hey, it was only a part of me. Only a part of me. And that was an extraneous situation that had nothing to do with overthinking. Not that monkey. That's a different monkey. That's a different monkey. Are they not? I can't tell if it can stay on flat surfaces or not because this thing is not a flat surface. We need a Tsukimi Gainer dance emote. I mean, if one manifests, I will absolutely add it. I still need to work on emotes for a new outfit though. I mean, he's doing it 60% of the time. King Gainer dancing? Absolutely. His fingers being squishy still freaks me out. Ah! Okay, but I think that's all we'll be doing for today, because unfortunately, Golden Week is over. Golden Week is over! It's time to go back to work. Sad. Everybody say goodbye. King Gainer. Bye. Bye. But we'll see him next week. Maybe I can try and cut out the pieces for the legs. Well, because we have legs and sword left. That's what we have left. So, maybe. We'll see. We'll see. Thanks for the plum stream. Thank you for stopping by, everyone. Thank you, and for chatting with me while we build Mr. Gainer himself. I have to get ready for work. I feel like I'm gonna be slow at it since it's been a while. So I think we will not raid. So head over to anybody who you think is cool, who you think deserves your eyes. And yeah, there it is. There's the remote. I like it. There it is. Let's see. What am I looking for? Right, tomorrow, YouTube. We have Full Metal Demon Muramasa. This weekend, we'll be watching Dot Hex Signs episode 20 through 23. And close to the end. I think we might actually accidentally finish. I have a feeling we're gonna finish the game this weekend, which is then we'll be off. We're gonna be off for the anime airing. Oh, Miss Murray Master Stream. I'm currently playing it. I feel like you'll probably get further than us pretty easily. But yes, this weekend, Dot Hack Sign episodes in Discord, and then we'll be playing Dot Hack Infection, possibly finishing Infection, maybe, and then that is it. There's no stream the next day after that because I've got real people things to do. So yes, that is what this week is looking like. So Dornians, until next week, wherever it may be, whenever it may be, if it may be, until then, Otsukimi, Otsukimi, Yeet!